Austin, I'm doing well. I hope you are having a good day after your nice little lunch you told me about earlier. I am doing pretty good. Just kind of wasn't sure if I wanted to do anything tonight because I'm kind of tired, but I'm like, hey, you know what? These don't take too long. So I'm just coming on to chill and just do a seed and see who pops in to say hi and hang with people on here for a little while. So, what are you up to? Alright, let's just jump into this bad boy. Just gaming? You're playing what you mentioned earlier? You're going for your crazy number of platinums again? It's amazing. Ew. Alright. Desert. Eastern. I think that was right. Yep. Bum 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 bum. Should be enough. So what big games do you have on your list of things to do next? Yeah, 1414 is a pretty good number. Do you have a list, or do you just kind of, like, work through stuff that you find through, like, your PlayStation subscription, stuff like that? You have a wish list? Are there any, like, really big titles coming out that are on your wish list that you're really looking forward to getting into? Or is it a lot of, like, some of the smaller games and stuff? Because I know you play a lot of stuff. But I know it's, like, a lot of indie stuff or smaller developers sometimes, too. Which is cool, because they all need our love. Yeah. Monument Valley 3? Okay. A bottle. Are you planning on getting a Switch 2 at some point, or are you sticking with what you have? Sticking with what you have? That's fair. Since I do a lot of Nintendo stuff, it kind of makes sense for me to look into the Switch 2. So I might attempt to see if I can get a pre-order this week. We'll see how all that works out. Oh, Ghost. Yeah, that's probably going to be very good. I never played... I really should play Ghost of Tsushima, but I just don't get into, like, the really... Like, I don't know. Like, I find as I am just busy a lot that it's hard for me to pick up a really long game and stick with it for a long period of time. Like... One that I've been working on a little bit for the last few weeks, well, really several months, is I finally started to actually do a little bit in Pokemon Legends Arceus. And I didn't even finish Cat Quest 2, because after a while I just kind of, I don't know. I did Platinum 1, to be fair. And then That's like probably the only platinum I have because I haven't played a ton on there, to be honest. And then I did a lot into, and it just kind of got tedious after a while. You think 3 is your favorite? Well, that's good to know because that might get me to look at it at some point if it seems to be a little bit better. 2 felt really long to me. And I was just kind of like, I'm gonna get some bombs. But I think the other thing is like, so like I said, I started playing Legends Arceus, and I like that game a lot, but it's super long. Of course I got bombs here, you jerk. Yeah, I heard about the DLC for Another Crab's Treasure. That's also a game. See, like, there's a lot of games. Like, that one would be fun to try. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to dedicate all the time necessary to really, like, get into something like that. And then I think I'll do it when I have more time in the summer, and then I don't. Because I end up doing too much and not having a lot of time to get into the game. I just hit 10, 10, 10 arrow right there. If that was a slot machine, I would have hit big. Well, sword's good, but we haven't got anything here. The plat's easy for what? Another crab treasure? Yeah, I've seen some people play it, and it does look really nice. Like, beautiful games, got some challenge to it. Yeah, a lot of really funny setups like that. Cheese it with a gun shell, yeah. Alright, this village has largely been nothing. Oh, congratulations! That's awesome. That is a very fun thing to be. I have 2 nieces and a nephew, and it's fun to spoil them when I have the opportunity and just be able to... It's really cool. That is really cool. I'm honestly getting like nothing but garbage here. Alright, I guess I should probably immediately go to the South Shore after checking Lumberjack. Because the rest of this has been bad. Ooh, 300 bucks. 300 more dollars that we're not going to get. Bramble the Mountain King. Now, what style game is that? Is that a, I'm always interested, like, sometimes you get these titles, but it's hard to tell exactly what it is that you're going to be playing. Puzzle games, adventure, like, what type of game, like, what other type of game is out there that it plays like? Oh, there's an item. Alright. Hook shot's good. And a glove. Alright. 10 arrow for a stun prize. Okay. Nice shot. It's an adventure game based off Scandinavian folklore. It's played from a third-person perspective. Okay. Wow, all I got is a boomerang out of here? Ugh. This is not going super great. Like Little Nightmares. You're right. Do you solely game on the PS5, or do you also do a little bit on Steam? Because I know you have an iPad, so you might do a couple like iOS type games and stuff like that. But is it mostly PS5 you do everything on, mainly because you can get your trophies? On your Mac, you play Balatro? Okay. Yeah, because Balatro showed up for free with Apple, what is it called? The game, whatever it is. Arcade, that's what they call it. Okay, can we please? Alright, that wasn't enough. There we go. That should do it. Yeah. I think I have it on my phone. I played it like once. I know I'd enjoy it if I played it more, but I really should consider just getting it like on Steam sometime and even just fucking around with it on stream because it would be fun. Alright. I'm mainly doing the fake flipper because I'm curious what's on Zora itself, because we cannot get the stuff in Waterfall without Moon Pearl or actual flippers. So, yeah, I have a handful of games on Steam. A lot of, you know what I do? Is sometimes, like, there's a lot of games on Steam I get, through, like, Humble Bundle, and, like, like, those are pretty cool, because it donates, oh, there's a sword there. That's good to know. Because it donates a lot to charity, and then usually you get, like, a ton of stuff for a decent price. And it's all like Steam codes, pretty much. So I have a handful of games that I have... Oh, I don't know why I'm doing this. I can't get these items. Does it still waterwalk me? No. Alright. We might as well give this up. Okay. No. Get over here, you piece of crap. There we go. But anyway, I have a bunch of games that I have gotten codes for just because it's like, oh, I want this one game. If I paid 25 or 30 bucks, I can get that and like 7 other things. So I just have like all these different games that I haven't touched. But I don't know. I think I played like a handful of things just to try them. And then, like I said, I'm bad about going back to them unless I find something that really gets my attention. And a couple things have, but then I just get busy, and like it'll be like months later. I'm like, oh, why didn't I play this again? Coffee Talk Tokyo. Yeah, I think I've seen. Oh, that might have been required. I feel like I've seen previews for that. Is that something that's also being released on Switch? Because I probably have seen it in a Direct or something. Or like, are there other games in that series? I feel like I've heard of that title. Alright, after this I could do Front of Escape. Could check Eastern. You have the platinum for the second game? Okay. Let's check Sage's closet before we do this escape dip, because now we know that there's a map somewhere in the front. It's Indy as well? Okay, yeah. Judas is on your wish list as well? I'm trying to remember if I've heard about that. I feel like I have, but I can't recall right now. A BioShock clone? Okay. Alright, we already know Desert's the green pendant. So we don't need to talk to him. Okay. I feel like we're going to activate that because now that gives us logic access to Death Mountain. So let's do this. I think this is what the seed wants us to do. I'll tell you what, though. I have a feeling that when I get my hands on a Switch 2, whether that be immediately at launch or soon after, the upgrades for, like, Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild might pull me back into those games. There's games that don't have platinum trophies in them. I have. That's interesting. Well, what game are you talking about? It just doesn't have one built into it? That's kind of weird. Sticky business. Okay. The sticker shop game? I've heard of games that are like that. I'm personally not sure if I understand the appeal, but all the more power to you. And for you, I'm sure that's disappointing because that's like your big goal is to try and platinum as many as possible. So like when you get one that doesn't have it, you're like, well, why am I even playing it? Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, I guess really comes down to, like, the platinum's cool and all, but if you enjoyed the game, that's more important, right? Because I'm sure you could still enjoy the game even if you can't collect a platinum off of it. Aha. Hey, look, we can get to Hera. I don't know if I can beat it, but we can get there. Well, actually, I can beat it, just not in logic. 23 trophies. Yeah, so you enjoyed that. You were able to just do that, even if it wasn't quite what you wanted to get. There we go. You know, if the game can be nice to give me a fire source in here, that we can guarantee that Hera is totally beatable. Nope. Alright, so let's see. Do we have a vanilla moon pearl? Because that would be kind of funny. Alright, 10 arrows there. We'll come back for this cave, but I want to head over here first. Ooh. This is a good item. All right. All right, let's cheat. All right, we're gonna hope to find the second item either in this chest here or on the boss. And if we do, then we could just leave. If we don't, then we have to do the basement to get the big key, and then the items in the big chest over there. We're just gonna hope to avoid that, because that would be nice. But if I'm right about Vanilla Moon Pearl, then it's gonna be in that chest, which will be annoying. So hopefully it's just on the boss. We gotta go back and do Spiral Cave anyway, and there's a few other checks we can do. Get away. There we go. Oh no! He just came right for me. And I did not react well. Moldworm was the bane of my existence in the weekly this past week. I fell to him like 3 times. It was really annoying. Alright, this is getting annoying already. Come on. Hitbox. Oh, no, no, no. Jerk. Okay. Ugh. Why did I go back for him? 48 trophies, not 23? Or 43? Oh, that's definitely a lot more than you were thinking. I mean, if you have 14, almost 14 platinums, I hate to know how many of each other type you have. Like, just thousands upon thousands of bronze, silver, and gold trophies. There we go. Alright, be the second item. It is. Alright, benevolent. Alright. Oh my god. 12,451 gold, 9,817 silver, which... And I'm actually surprised there's less silver than gold, but I guess it depends on how the games build them. But 30,455 bronze, that's amazing. I mean, I'm not surprised that you have a ton of bronze trophies. Yeah, 54,000 plus trophies total. That's amazing. That is cool. Ooh, not here. Okay. Well, that leaves the front of escape. We should, with the flute in hand, let's go check out what's on Desert Ledge and at Agina's Cave, just to get that ruled out. Then we could do escape and then Eastern, I guess. Alright, just bombs there. Nice. Just walk right into the cactus. That felt good. Austin, you're a true gamer over there. My numbers would be so embarrassing if I ever tried to put them up against yours, because I just don't have... I don't know. I also play a lot of this, so I'm not getting any trophies from this. There's this thing called auto pop, and that's when a game has a PS4 you do first, then insert the PS5 version. So wait, do you get trophies for both that way? Oh. Well, I mean, if it's a feature, it is what it is, right? They allow you to do it. Alright, let's go to Zelda Cell. The map is still at large. Take a couple hits on the way down because I might want to death warp. If I don't find the map, I won't, but... Okay. Yeah, double the value is right. That sure helps the count a bit, I'm sure. Okay. Good. We're set up for it. We'll take the death. We'll go and try and get our Dark Cross item. It won't be a fire source, but... Well, it could be. It could be if the lamp or fire rod's in, like, Eastern or somewhere. But we'll go to Eastern right after this. Oh, hi, Scanler. Yeah. Rule of fire indeed. Come on, there it is. Yeah, this has been an interesting seed, to say the least. Okay. About here. Not there? Alright, let's go check Eastern. I mean, pretty much, is that all that I really have left? Probably. So, as usual, last locationing my progression. What's new? Scanler, I saw you did pretty well in this last week's seed. I was just so slow again. But... No, that was amazing, though, wasn't it? Just forces you to do Aga, and then, yeah. When I got those back-to-back, I think I had the same reaction that you did, because I was like, I don't think I've ever seen that before. Yeah, you did well. I took way too long to get into ice, but at least I didn't do anything dumb like go and check the first couple chests in the swamp or something, but it was slow for me. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. I was talking about it probably before you got in here. Because I already beat Hera in this seed. I think I fell to Moldworm like 3 or 4 times. And I was just getting mad. Like, I just stunk. And that certainly wasted a few minutes right there. So that didn't help. Holy shit. Is this thing gonna give me nothing? Yeah, well, it trolled for sure. Yeah, but the double glove and hype was pretty funny. And I think I did the same thing where I did all of Thieves just to get that one sword out of there. Okay. It was better, but still slow. Okay. We don't have lamp. I'm gonna open up the big chest and bail. Because that's at least in logic from here. And then we're gonna bail because we can go to Thieves. We don't even know what's Dark World or Crystals, but there's only one more pendant, so luckily... Okay. Actually, let's go Hype Cave first. Because we have so many things we're missing. I want to go Hype Cave. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ugh. Alright. Pod, Turtle Rock. Where's our... Okay, Swamp. Of course Swamp is the other pendant. Oh, we need so much shit! By the way, Ice Rod was on Zora, so I'm happy that I bought it. So basically, Austin, what you're telling me is if you go through and earn all the achievements and get all the trophies on the PS4 version, that you automatically get them because it just transfers over. That's pretty amazing. That is pretty amazing. Okay, speaking of double things. Oh, wow. All right. Double... We have all the bottles. What the hell? I could do a lot in pod. God damn it. We're gonna check this way first. I'm gonna feel so silly if I went right to pod and then I find out that there's a fire source at Stumpy or something stupid. And quite honestly, we can get to pod very fast because we have flute and I can just flute there. I said Stumpy and I walked right by it because I'm an idiot. You can tell I'm like got dig game in the mind, so I was heading right there. Alright. Well, 11 hearts already. I don't know. With what I have, I think I still want to do Thieves Town first. I can always get the pod quickly after that. Come on. God, I love these long dig ones. For crap. Ugh. Alright. All right, we're gonna go in Village of Outcasts. We're gonna do. I'm also maybe I dip Skullwoods looking because we do have Samarios, so we can make really quick work of the checks there. So I might do that and then head down to Village of Outcasts. And that way we just don't rule out if there's an important item in Skullwoods, we don't miss it. Whoa. So Scanner, how's your week looking? You got a busy one coming up? Haha. Key. All right. Let's ride this out of here. Stun prize is a whopping 10 arrows. Nice. Alright, well, I guess we can go ahead and do this too. That was bad. Let's try it from here. I don't know if that's enough. It is. Hey, look, another key. I hate this game. Well, Austin, the reason why that's funny is because that item is directly in the room next to where it normally is in the game. That was what we'd be calling a French vanilla location. And not only that, but the item also, if I wanted to, which I could do it. It actually lets me beat this dungeon now. And we only got one item out here, so I might as well check here and see if we can get the second one. The item was right there, and the game... Oh, I don't need the key. The game's like, let's just put it right next to where it normally is. And I even thought, I should have said it out loud because it would be funnier. I even thought, like, a little while ago, wouldn't it be funny if the fire rod was in Skullwoods? And the stupid thing's right here. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's get this out. Do this because I don't want to. Oh yeah, that doesn't work. Nice. Now I'm bunny. Wait. All right. No! No! I ran into the spike over there. That's all me. Alright, well... We're not staying here. We'll come back, but we'll check and see if this is... I went the wrong way. If this chest is one of the items. I hate Moth on low sword. No mal upgrade. Absolute worst. Like, I know vanilla you're supposed to attack him with the, It's got the last item, too. Garbage. Alright, we could just go right back there and do it in a minute. Let's do this. I have some money. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm probably going to just beat Thieves Town first, and then I can go right back to Skullwoods. Because if I get something in Thieves Town that helps me out, then that would be kind of nice. So I'll probably do it in this order. But man, it would have been nice if I just would have beat that the first time. Watch him have something good too. Worst part about this is I know where there's a sword, but I can't get it yet. And the sword upgrade would have helped out immensely in that fight too. Okay, that B, there we go. Man, everything needs to just go away. I got some of my money back from my potion purchases and stuff. Alright. Got one more check to do here, and then we'll go into Thieves Town. Alright, let's go. That's one. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, let's see if we get... I mean, we know there's 3 more items in this dungeon. Something important would be nice. Hopefully it's not all junk filled. Still 3 items. Okay, that's pretty good. That makes the moth fight a little bit more survivable. And now we know where a tempered sword is if we can get a mirror and flippers. Or I'll fake the damn thing if I get the right items. I still need a mirror no matter what, though. Aw. Alright. That could have been worse. I thought I was going to faceplant against a spike at one point. Get out of here. Alright. Ooh. Okay. Not an ideal item for sure. Alright, one more thing left in here. Alright, it's on blind. Because we don't have the small keys, so it can't be in the big chest. That's not accessible to us. I think the ice ride's very cool. Okay. Item is nothing much. Alright, so I want to finish Skullwoods, and then I want to go to Pod. Screw you. I'm going to take a peek at the bumper ledge here real quick. Greatest item in the game. Always funny when you find it. Oh, come on. Ugh. Taking unnecessary hits on the way to the back is not exactly how I was trying to do this. Alright, what are you up to over there? Line up rumors for May PS Plus. What are some of the notable rumors? Get away from the spikes. Oh my God, stop it. There. Look, it is important. Alright, good. Someone said Skull and Bones and Grime. Interesting. Alright. Let's do this again. I might potion up one more time. I'm squishy. Got plenty of money to walk in the pod with, so that's good. $2D Souls-like? Okay. Alright. Let's see what Pod's got for us. Metroidvania. Yeah, the Metroidvanias can be a lot of fun. Alright, we need bombs still. Alright, we'll see if we get a whole bunch of keys here or if we grab at least one item out of the group here. It could be on the other side, on the bow side. Which we'll do right after this. Oh, okay. That's good. Well, that opens up some places to look at. baby! Oh, that's huge. Man, those items are just so helpful right now, too. Gives me some pretty good direction with where to go next. I need that. You try and get one trophy, not for you. Yeah. Yeah, not every game will be, right? Alright, let's see if we can do this right. Okay. So there should be a small key in Harmless Hellway, so we're not doing that. So here's what I want to try to do. Let's see if we can do this right. I think that's it. Nope, it wasn't. Alright, I gave it one try. Okay. I want to make sure I heard the door open. Okay. Okay. So am I correct that there's 2 items left because of map? Okay. Want to make sure that that was accurate. Bastard. There we go. I'm all about that Dodongo death. Okay, 1 item left in pod. And here's the chest. Okay, so that's all the items in here, but we got some pretty significant stuff. Now we gotta just make our way back through the maze here. And there we go. Alright. And we don't need to go to Harmless Hellway because we know that that's garbage. Okay. I really did not want to do that. I literally just wanted to grab the heart, and instead I completely screwed myself. Alright, cool. There's hearts in the next room. I could have just not done that at all. Yeah. Really? Okay. We're doing that to be safe. Okay. Alright, now it's time to do my favorite thing, and that's the pod dark rooms in the basement. Where the hell's my damn mirror? Okay. The freaking terrapin came alive and it was over there. Alright. This should be the fun one. Nice. Got it on one shot. Okay, we gotta be careful here. I have a blue potion. Ugh. Yes! Alright, cool. Woo! It's scary doing low heart Helma with no mail upgrades yet. But he's dead. Okay. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna double check Pyramid Catfish real quick. And then I'm gonna do a couple quick checks on the way to doing ice. You know what? I'm gonna grab this money because we're so low, and it gives me more money for potions, because I have unfortunately had to spend quite a bit on just that this seed. Alright. What do you got? Cool. And the verdict here is nothing important. Alright, I think we just go and we're gonna do waterfall first, because now we can. And then we just go into ice. Actually, what I also want to do... Game's got jokes. Alright. Well, that's good. Well, that chest didn't bail me this time. That's one. That's a really good place to find that. Okay. Looking for one more item here. We're gonna check down here in Iced Tea real quick first. That's a no. So it's either Big Chest or on Cold Stair. I don't know why I didn't throw the damn pot. It's annoying. Funny. I have enough bottles to do something with that if I want to. Well, no mirror here. Good. It's a very janky potential go mode. So, I don't know if you've been in here when I mentioned it. There's a sword on the Lake Island, so if I do get a mirror, I can get tempered. But because Swamp's a pendant, that mirror could be in GT, so it just might not be something I run across. So there could be another sword elsewhere, or I just have what I'm gonna get. It's very janky though. I'm gonna check. I want to look at the Mire requirement first because if Mire is doable, we can just knock it out. Okay. So, we can beat Mire. It's not great, but I should be able to do it. I don't have any safeties, and I don't have silvers, so it's not the most comfortable kill. Master Sword, nothing. Vitreous, I can't wait. It's a challenging seed. That's really what it comes down to. Just the way that the items have worked out. Not sure how that missed me, but I'll take it. Nice. Now I'm screwed. Can't get around the spark when you bunk there. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. What a good start. I'm doing everything wrong. So then here comes the decision. Do you go mode this? Because what if Ether's in here and you need it, right? So I have to pretend like I still need Ether. Because I don't know the Turtle Rock requirement yet. Because why the hell would I go back up there yet? So I think we have to finish clearing this dungeon out. Get nothing probably for our troubles. But if I do get another sword or silvers out of here, I'll feel like I'm completely vindicated for that, but naturally. Okay, let's do these rooms right. Yeah, janky potential go mode is such a good way to describe it, honestly. This is another seed, though, where I would have been pissed, because if this was an actual race, I don't know. Did you see where I got lamp? Okay, that's item 1. It's in Waterfall Cave. So when Moon Pearl was in Pendant Eastern, and so I did everything else before going in there. So naturally I didn't go back to Waterfall Cave, and then I found the flippers. So I was like, well, I'll route that in before I go into ice, and then there was the lamp, and I'm like, well, that sucks. Because absolutely easy sequence break if I would have tried it earlier, but I just had no reason to. I don't want that. It's gonna be on Vitreous. Yep. Alright, cool. Well, this should be fun. I don't even have powder. Like, this is awesome. Alright. Low percent go mode is kind of what I feel like I'm playing hard mode, and I'm not. Like, that's kind of what it really is giving me the impression of. Nice throw. What the hell was that? Okay. Well, let's give it the old try. That was a quick one. Nice. Use this run at you attack. Why is he still coming for me? Okay. Oh, why? I'm just... Alright. I'm out of here. I'm not playing good enough today to do that effectively. So let's find out if there's a lot of good stuff up on Death Mountain, because I feel like that's... Yeah, it is. I know. It's like, as soon as I realize, I'm like, oh, good, it's Master Sword Vidi without a, without any type of safety, and I'm just like, I'm too tired for this shit. Now let's find out if Turtle Rock requires ether, because that would just be funny. And then I'm going to find out that I should have just come up here right away, because there's probably items in either Super Bunny or Hookshot Cave that I should have gotten first. And it's open. So ice was required to do first, because this is an ice. So we could do Turtle Rock. Like, just give me something helpful. Blue mail would be amazing right now. I guess the good thing, the only two really bad item locations that I have open would be the other two items in Pendant Eastern, which could be of value. But it's all the way back at Enderfairy Chest and then on Armos. Of course. I love screwing that up. Hey, a safety! Holy shit, they exist. I don't know why I do that wrong every time, but that's fine. I don't care. I could have just used Burna. But I'm not thinking because I'm mad. How about you fuck off? Oh my god. I'm so squishy. It's so bad. So, as tempted as I am to steal the key, I mean, I'm thinking I might check the chest in case it's an important item. It's probably a key for a key, so it's probably just a bad call, but I don't know. There is one seed that Psychologist and I played a long time ago. This was a sword, and Mimic Cave was a sword, and I skipped both. And I was so mad at the end. Because I think it was really early on when we were playing this, and I really didn't know how to do Master Sword Ganon at the time. And I swear, I probably spent like a solid hour trying to get that fight down. Because I just didn't know what I was doing. I was learning. And that was challenging. But I eventually persevered. Yeah, we went back and looked. And I think what we used to do, like... We used to, like, async races, kind of. We kept the whole spreadsheet where we would put a seed up, post the time, and then the other one would just run it later on and post their time. And we did all in-game time, just like how the weekly one does on the subreddit, and it was fun. But yeah, I remember that one being really bad. Yeah, I was irate, to say the least. Once he told me what I skipped, I was salty. Alright. I've stopped tracking. Am I still at 4 items? Yes, because do I have the key? No. So, hold on. We still have a map, key, so there's 3 items left. Oh, just do the thing. Alright, so there's only 1 item left here. Alright, so we have to get the key from that chest. Ah, why? I just fell right off. I should have known I was going to do that. I always do that. That's fine. I obviously don't care about my time on this one. I did put a disclaimer out that I was pretty tired today. And I think it's showing pretty clearly. Alright. Oh. Bastard. The bad ones always stick out. Why? I went to go activate Burna, and clearly I didn't hit it right. Hey, look, my key. Alright. Now, let's go and see if we can actually manage to do this right. You know, powder would have been nice. I don't actually have a health potion at all. Okay. Yeah, this is just rough. All right, take 3. All right, let's try this for real this time. Oh my god, I couldn't even get up to him. All right. Don't. Okay. This is dangerous. Yeah. All right. Oh, face the right. Why did I run into him? I needed one more shot, didn't I? Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Well, if you're gonna have one of these, get it out of your system now, right? Because then it doesn't count, and it's just kind of practice the low health bullshit. You know what it's gonna be? Both males, the mirror, a sword, silvers. They're all in GT, so you can't get any of this shit. Oh my god. And then I hit the wrong direction on this. Cool. Let's just go around the damn circle. Yep. It's practice. I decided to practice the Trinex fight 3 times. Alright. Much better. Not great still, but better. Damn menu bosses. Hey, look at that. That's my reward. You know what I gotta do. Mostly for the lulz. No, that's the worst. We're never going to find out what's there in any of those spots. Because half of them are they're mirror locked anyway. With the exception of Ether. But I'm not going to go back to Ether Tablet. I mean, I'm technically in Go. It's just a shitty Go. No. No. Fuck that. I'm done. I mean, you know it's probably the answer, but I don't care. I'm done. I went this way out of weird habits. I hit the wrong button. Like, that's just exactly how my day is going. I literally hit the wrong button and went to hit him with the sword, and I hook shot it. Like, whatever. That's not the button you hit. It's this one, then that one. And then I was too late, so I got hit off of it anyway. I mean, the nice part about this seed, it's not a race, so I do have a spoiler log, so you could find out whether or not I should have done it. And then we could laugh at it together. Why didn't I move? I was hitting that. Alright. Well, at least this is only round 2 on this boss. Man, I took a lot of deaths today. What the fuck? Come on. Thank you. That lightning one that like came all the way to the side was really annoying. Wait, I did get both items in here? I just marked it wrong? That's awesome. Clearly, I was just not tracking things properly. Hopefully, I actually opened everything. I'm pretty sure I did. Alright. Well, let's go back up and... Wait. Let's be smart. I've struggled enough as it is. Yeah, see, you like how all these things are like, wow, I've never seen that happen, but it's happening to me in this seed. Like, what the hell is that about? Like, I'm not doing any special settings. This is just a regular default open seed, and I'm getting a lot of weird shit going on here. Alright, let's, oh yeah, we're not even gonna, okay. You know what's really funny? For a minute there, I was like, oh, let's go ahead and check Ether Tablet first. No, I don't have the mirror to get there, and forget it. Yeah, exactly. Get all the weird shit out before the next weekly. And this has been some weird shit. That throw there was a get the hell out of my face, Tedrock. How about you guys also get out of my face? Cool. Alright, well, this has been a rough one, but if I somehow sub to this and don't suck and can sub to it, I'll feel pretty good considering how bad it went. I've gotten bit on the DM route a few times, so I'm gonna try this instead. Besides, I don't have a way to mirror out. Fuck off, game. So I'm just gonna do this side. Because then, if I do get it in randomizer room, I can just go through the big chest room and get out of here. You know, considering that I'm missing some pretty important things still, it's amazing how absolutely junk-filled this dungeon really is right now. I'm like, you got nothing from me? Really? Well, it's not awful. It's just that you hope you get it, and then you can just go up through the big key room here, which also lets you check that chest. So we have to wait for this idiot. So I'm not going in there and getting utterly destroyed by Bob. You know it's gonna be on the right side because I skipped that, right? Why is the mirror here? Oh, God. Locks the sword. Like, really? You know, this seed... It would be amazing if it trolls me so hard that it puts it in tile room. At this point, just do it. It's funnier that way. It doesn't even have the decency to give me the cape. We're just gonna kill that. Okay. It might be. How many smalls do I have? One. Let's grab the other one. Get out of here. I'm gonna check the chest on the climb just for the, you know, possibility of silvers. And if I get tempered up there, that's great. I mean, I could get tempered before I drop in again. And if I'm just like, fuck it, I don't feel like dealing with this. Which at this point, I just might because I'm so mad about it. Oh, I want that. Give me. Thank you. I mean, I would gladly take Cape on the Climb because I could abuse that for the Ganon fight at some point. Come on. There you go. You gonna be nice? Ooh, I got you. And it healed me after I bonked into the thing. Nice. There we go. Use those spikes to our advantage. That's how you do that room. We have a green. Whatever. Like, seriously, they just completely did not go in the direction they normally go in. Alright, we're just gonna stop wasting our magic here. There. Enough of that. Okay. Face the right way. Thank you. I waited way too long there. I'm lucky I didn't despawn it. I think I had time, though. I don't need the key. Not the arrows I'm looking for. Cool. Scandler. That's not right. Come on. Yep, you called it. You called it. Silver's mirror locked. That would probably be my luck, wouldn't it? I mean, so is at least one sword. And like I said, if I don't have silvers, I'm gonna just go grab the tempered. Who cares? I'm not doing this to myself today. I'm struggling enough as it is. Just swing your damn sword. Yeah, the way this seat is gone, I deserve it. Ugh. I thought he was gonna blue ball me right there. I was getting ready for it. I'm like, nah, he's gonna F me right at that moment. Ugh. Unreal. Unreal. This is the angry sword pickup because I'm just mad that the seed did what it did. And then we'll figure out where the last sword was and we'll see where silvers were. Well, we'll get a hint for silvers, but we could specifically find out. If it says it's in my tower and it was literally tile room, that's so stupid. I'm just gonna point that out right now, because tile room's the only thing we didn't do there. Hey, look, tempered. Screw that. Let's also just get a quick life refill, because why not? Unbelievable. Yeah, big chest is possible too. Yeah, you're right. I'll know for sure because I'll look it up. But I bet the worst place, if it, watch it say swamp, because that like you're just never going in that dungeon with a mirror behind Ice Armos, right? There's just no way, because you're in and go at that point. So it's like, why would you ever do that? And that seems like the perfect location for a trolley set of silvers. Or we'll find out it's K45 or something. 0 chance it's in swamp, or 0 chance to go in. You're probably 0 chance to go in. What's your final prediction? Where were the silvers? Zero chance going in, exactly. Vamos tablet you're picking? Aw, that's mean too. Because then that requires the book out of Spike Cave. Oh, Scalar, that's horrible. Why would you say that? Blame the seed. Light World, so it's possible. You might be right. No, don't forget, I didn't do Smith Chain because that's bullshit too, so I didn't bother with all that. So we'll find out in a little bit. But Light World, it's possible. Could have been Ether Tablet too. I didn't do that. It's 4. 5, 6, 7. Oh, you mean like Ped? Yeah, that's a very possible. 8. Missed it. 9. 10. 11. Can we get him right here? Yeah, alright. Oof, that was awful. That was disgusting. The best part is I finished it. It's over. I don't care. It's done. We don't ever have to talk about the seed ever again. Oof. That was a dogfight. Alright, shall we find out the awful truth? Scanler. It's on Bamos tablet. Do you like have this freaking spoiler? It's a little funny. You've literally just called Cape on the climb, and you said Bamos tablet for silvers, and you're totally right. So you had to. It was mirror lock, just like you suggested. God damn it! Oh yeah. No, looking at the spoiler, Bamos tablet, progressive bow. I'm like, all right, fuck you too, game. Come on. Oh, what is that? Well, where's the other sword? Swamp Palace had the sword. Who the fell's in the big key chest? The big key chest. It's on the left side. What? Armos isn't a thing. You got like modded for Armos. That's stupid. Spike Cave and Ice Armos required for silvers. Correct. Oh, you know what? Armos is some kind of term somewhere else. I think that's why. Yes. So you had to. So, yeah. So the mirror, which was behind Ice Armos, guarded 2 swords and the silvers. Unbelievable. No wonder why I was having such a hard time in the seed. I wasn't going to find anything. Knights? Yeah, I guess so. No, I don't know. If you say Armos Knights, it might not, because I've said Armos in chats before, unless it gets modded and they just allow it. I added it as a permitted term, so it should be fine. I was just like, apparently that must mean something in another language or something. I'm just not familiar with it. But yeah, seriously, like, that's awful. That is disgusting. But it's over. God, can you imagine if this was one of the weekly seeds? I'd be cursing it out because it just stunk. Alright, I'm fast forwarding credits. Oh man, I'd be so mad. Ugh, gross. This is one of these seeds that psychologists would have loved to be here for and see the horrible troll. Is that what it said? Was half magic really on pedestal? I didn't even pay attention. What a gross seed. You know where I should also look? Because I didn't delete the spoiler. So really, like, that was... Yeah, half magic was on the pad. And then where was the other armor? Yeah, that's what it is. So... Okay, ready for this? I can't get over this. I'm just mad. I'm so mad. So, hold on. This is also how you know this is in hard mode. Okay? Yeah, I'll look that up in a second. So, here's where the rest of this shit is. So, Ganon's Tower, I finally found my blue mail that was behind Ice Armos, right? The other mail upgrade was in Pyramid Fairy. So, that means you had to beat Turtle Rock and beat Pod in order to get access to that. So I had to do all of Turtle, like all that had to be green mail. Like the Turtle Rock required Master Sword green mail Turtle Rock was what this seed required, because that's just like, it's doable obviously, but it's annoying. Like this would be, as I like to say for some of the weekly seeds, this would be a horrible beginner seed. Like an absolutely horrible beginner seed. It's just really challenging compared to some of the other ones that we've seen. Magic powder was on the mushroom, which so it's vanilla, and the mushroom was in GT. This seed was fucking horrible. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's so bad. I got nothing else to say to this. Yeah, no powder, no mail upgrade, no silvers, just Master Sword until you found that mirror and then everything happened, yeah. That's disgusting. That's a disgusting seed for just a default setting, one open seed. It is what it is. Yeah. That's pretty brutal. I mean, there was just no help anywhere. Like, I'm glad I didn't bother going to desert. My big item that I would have gotten out of desert was a heart container and the shovel. I would have been so mad. And the dig spot, what was the dig spot? It's probably something horrible. Where is it? Come on, where is it? It's on this list somewhere. I can't find it right now. Graveyard Ledge, Mushroom Flag, Link's house. Oh, here it is. Flute spot, heart container. So just another heart container. So basically desert gives you 2 heart containers. I guess that's sort of helpful, but not really. Like, that's... Well, this happened, and now it's made me want to go to bed. So... well, thanks for hanging out and watching this complete bombshell of a seed, because this was brutal. Oh, man. Well, that's why it took me 2 hours to do it, because it just had, when you're sitting there hoping to get a decent item and you just can't get anything because they're logically buried in the seed. Yeah, it's an awful seed for a beginner runner for sure, and it's not easy for a lot of other people. This would take a little while for anyone just because the combat's more challenging, and if you're just, and if I was a little bit more with it, maybe I could have done a little bit better, but man, it just, whatever. It's done. That's the important part. We tried it. It can't get any worse than this. Hopefully. And that's it. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out. I am going to get going. Let me think. I don't know when I'm going to be on again. Tomorrow, I know I got something going on later in the day, so I'm not sure if I'm going to bother streaming. I might be able to stream a little bit Wednesday. Thursday, I'm not sure if we're doing Gloomhaven this week because it depends on the psychologist's schedule. He, I think, has an out-of-town friend visiting, so I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do anything. So, and last week, the other group was busy, so we just couldn't get anything off the ground. So if that happens, then it'll just give me some time to roll in this week's seed at some point. So, all right, well, I'll catch you soon. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate the support. See you later.